Hello everybody, let me welcome you all back to the channel. Today's early access review will be about the game called Survarium. As always, I'll start with first things first. What is Survarium? Well, Survarium is a post-apocalyptic first-person shooter that has been here for a while. In fact, the game has been here since 2015, making the game 5 years old. Okay, now we got that out of the way, let's jump into the review part. Now, the tutorial starts off with the player making his way out of an abandoned building to eventually come outside, where a voice explains how the environmental hazards work. Continuing that, you make your way through the enemy AI, completing small objectives. The tutorial is pretty straightforward and does not need a lot of explanation. So here we are now on our main menu. So we start off with a nice, clean interface. So in the main menu, I noticed there is some premium currency in the game where you can buy weapons, armor, but it doesn't give you a big advantage. It's just a much easier way to obtain some stuff in the game. One thing I like about this game is you have talent points. Those talent points you can apply to have specific bonuses like aiming down sight speed, sprinting speed, resistance to elements, weapon handling, you know, all that sort of stuff. And you have different type of skill trees as well that makes it just like a worth playing the game, that you feel like you've been rewarded for the time you put into the game itself. Another thing I like about the game is that the game has factions in it. The factions are bound to specific items, so the more you play for a specific faction, the more reputation you gain for that faction and more items that you unlock for that specific faction. One thing that I don't like about the game is that the player base is damn low for what the game is worth. The gameplay is very nice, you get a lot of FPS, game is well optimized, and the gun are well balanced. So I don't know what's wrong with the game, but it seems the players are departing from it. So it will be really good if the players keep coming back. You know, it's a very decent game and actually one of my very favorites from the post-apocalyptic first-person shooter games, especially when it's free. So well done. Before we go any further on the video, if you want to see more of the reviews and you like this video, please consider dropping a like and clicking on the subscribe button. Okay, let's go back into the gameplay. So because of the struggles with the PvP, I decided to jump into PvE, so AI. Basically, I had a very good time. AI was surprisingly very good, it was well optimized and I actually enjoyed, nearly forgetting that I was playing against AI sometimes. So well done. So for this match I started with the basic weapon, so the weapon that everybody gets when he starts the game. And actually the weapon is not that bad. I ended up getting a lot of kills, one shots mainly, because it's some sort of sniper rifle, but it doesn't have a sniper scope on it. The amount of time to zoom in is pretty good. Like it looks very nice, it feels good. The weapon drop, like the bullet velocity drop is perfect actually. I like the gameplay and you will see why. When you're playing as a sniper and you have your secondary weapon out like a pistol, it feels good, it feels balanced as well, so you actually stand a chance when you use a pistol. 4 or 5 bullets and they're dead. It's very good. You have a chance against assault rifles if you had them good enough. Second map I played was with an SMG. I think I had the PPSH, but I don't think it was a brand new player's gun. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think the main guns for the players that are starting out are the AKA and the AKU. So PPSH, I think that is something I unlocked when I was playing 2-3 years ago, so forgive me about that, I'm wrong maybe. The PPSH seems quite effective at closer range, close to medium range. I'd actually prefer it over assault rifle sometimes. It makes it a good weapon balance, like I say. The map itself is very good. The one that I'm playing right now is well detailed. It's some sort of fort map. So yeah, like it has a lot of sneaking ways, side passages, hazards as well. Like you have a radiation zone in the middle of the map. Makes it harder to pass through or stay there for long times because you will dropping health very fast. One thing I do miss in the game is leaning. So leaning is actually a very effective way to stay in cover and shoot at the same time. But leaning is not in the game. I don't find it too disturbing, but I would like to have it in the game as well, maybe for a secondary option. But like leaning up opens up more gameplay possibilities and makes it more harder to push enemies if they're well in cover. Grenades. Now grenades aren't the best weapons in the game. I find the impact of grenade not helpful enough. You know, I don't feel the need to use a grenade in this game. Although you have it in the game, I don't feel like it's powerful enough. A powerful grenade can do much in a situation that you desperately need it, but for the moment, I don't find it very useful. Now, let's talk about graphics. Oh man, and man, oh man. This graphics, I don't know what it is about this game, but the graphics in the game are damn awesome. I mean, the render distance of the grass is so good. It makes you feel immersed. The atmosphere in the game. You see skeletons lying from decaying corpses. You see abandoned building. You see, like, I don't know, you see the radiation. There's something about the game that makes me feel to want to play more. The game is so well stunning. It's just stunning to look at, and it feels while you're playing the game. It looks like you're in a movie. Okay, you're not like really in the movie, but it looks so damn good. I can't say it enough. And I wonder, how can my frame rate be in the 150 and the game still looks that good from a 2015 game? I feel they have the graphics from Battlefield 4 or maybe like that. Okay, somewhere. But I don't know. The maps are small. If this could be an open world game, with this set of graphics and the render distance of the grass and the foliage, man, that would be the best looking survival game I ever seen in my life. No kidding. Man, I would play that game for hours just for the graphics and for the immersiveness. I would walk around the entire map all day, don't even need to fight. Just have a friend by my side and just chat. I don't know. Let the comment below what you think about the graphics. And I'm about to listen to your comment, okay? I respect if you say that the game doesn't look that good. Well, I don't know. I'll listen to it. I respect your opinion. So yeah, go ahead. No, the settings and the controls in the game, there's not really to talk about it, you know. I just have it in the video because I want to show you what's in there actually, when you what to expect. So basically you have the graphic settings and you have these settings to turn it into low, medium, high and ultra settings, as well as the field of view slider. And yeah, that's about it. Maybe option for full screen and windowed mode. Also you have the option to lock your minimap and all that stuff. One thing I don't like about it is that you cannot turn your HUD off. That's the one thing I don't like. You can change all your controls you want. Some other games doesn't have that option, but this game has it, so I approve. But I would like an opportunity to turn my HUD off. So it makes me more immersive. The game feels more difficult maybe, but it just adds that little more immersiveness into the game, and that's what post-apocalyptic games for me are about, the immersion. Okay, one of the last points I will bring on for today is the AI. The AI is great. It feels like you are playing against players sometimes. But the AI definitely have their problems. You have 4 game modes, 4 or 3, I can't remember it, but one of the game modes is a game mode that you have to capture batteries that are going to be charged from a charging station. And the point is, you have to bring those batteries to a camp and put it in your station to gain points. But for some reason the bots doesn't recognize it and they don't pick it up, they just fight around like it's Team Deathmatch. And I found out when you play that against AI, you have to do actually all the work. Okay, the AI might well try to protect you or shoot enemies, but that's about it. They don't use the item that you have to pick up, or they don't bring it to the base. But you have some other game modes as well. So it's suitable for the damage. AI are great at shooting, they're good at defending themselves, they see cover when you shoot at them. Domination is under a different name. It's called research. So basically they capture the flags, okay? They capture the flags, so that's good. The damage they shoot. So actually those two types, those two game modes are the game modes that you can play where the bots actually do also work. But I noticed on the domination is that the bots are significantly worse than the other team. So the bots are getting demolished. But it has its good and bad ways. I mean, if you have decent bots and you against AI, you will be overpowered. You know, your team will be constantly winning, and maybe that's why they decided to lower the skill level of your AI teammates on that section. I don't know, it's something I suggest or something I think is going on. But that's about it. You know, the maps look great. You have a map in the train bridge. You have a map in London, Desert Siege, like deserts in London. But you have a lot of maps that look very good. Some maps are bad designed. Some maps are better. So that's about it for the game for today. I hope you liked the video. If you liked the video, consider dropping a subscribe. And if you watched the whole video, that means a lot to me, meaning that you're actually interested in the game. Let me know if you want to give that game a second chance. Maybe I'll play with you, invite you again. You have story missions as well, so that's like a PvE campaign that you can do. You can do, yeah, you can actually party up to, I think, 4 or 5 people to earn bonuses on multiplayer. So if I actually find a multiplayer game, that will be awesome. Thank you guys for watching. This was Hive. Thank you for watching the video, and I guess I'll see you later on. Bye.